Okay, this is how humble I am. This Joseph Park is right there, but I'm interviewing Benji. This is how much I like this guy.
Oh, you better be.
Yeah. Anyway, come on. Benji, what's happening, man?
A lot is happening. I've got a lot of big things coming.
Do I have to edit this interview? Do I have to cut out all the controversial bits?
Oh, well, you know, of course you do, because like, let's just do the whole Gladrap. Welcome to What's What with Benji Watt. I'm your host, Benji, obviously, and the one and only, the great, the marvelous, and awesomeness producer Josh. Have a look.
Yep. Man, you always make me work hard, man. I gotta cut out so many things.
Well, I like to make sure you work hard. Like, I like to be entertaining. I like to, you know, put you on your toes a little bit, you know. And how often do you actually get to see behind the camera? And that's one of the things I like to do. Like, let's turn that camera around. Let's say hi to the brother. No, literally. Turn the... Yes. Oh, me.
He loves to be on camera, man.
He likes to be on camera.
He's on fit, yeah.
All right, yes, exactly. But yeah, tomorrow night, I'm starting to do more boxing shows again because like people keep on calling me saying like, hey, I want to get you back on boxing. I was like, and I have been battling with mental health problems and anxiety and depression, and some of these things we don't actually really talk about. But I'm actually glad to actually be doing the show because like, you know, the people are pestering me, come on, let's do more shows. So I'm going to do this show. But,
So, are you happy to be back? Are you happy doing it?
oh yeah, I am. I have to keep myself fit, and keep myself fit and doing these shows makes me happy. So
Yeah, it's good. You know, you should help him out. You know, like Nick Rhino, he seems like he's a breath of fresh air, and he looks like he's trying to make a name for, not only a name for himself, but also like help the sport out. So maybe he needs a guy like you on his team, you know, to help him out.
But and also he's friends with my cousin, so there's family obligations. So yeah.
So, are you? So I know you're gonna start a show on the radio now, and
I've got two things I've got to announce. Number one, I'm starting. So 10 years ago, my radio career was created at the Flea FM. So they've asked me to come back. So I'm back in radio with the Flea FM down at Devonport. In case of those who don't know who the Flea FM is, it's kind of like adult contemporary, have a little bit of wine, you know, if you're in your 40s, Chardonnay, that sort of thing. Kind of like Waiheke Island. But yeah, in Devonport. So yeah, you go on their website, you can actually check out what their frequencies are and look online. So yeah.
So how does selling boxing to them work?
Easy, because the fact that I'm I'm an expert in boxing, it kind of works well for me, and like I want to get boxers and like you promoters onto the show as my guests, and that's part of the thing that's really helped sell for them because they want content, and I'm happy to give content.
And you know, nobody else knows boxing just as much as you do. I mean, you know, like, I mean, I don't know whether even the box rec, all that stuff comes into play. Like, you know, even know their stats and their ages and all whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I know with boxing it's tough. You know, with the, you know, there's different people, different characters. But are you happy? You know, are you happy to be in it?
Well, the thing is, like, when you do controversial stuff, obviously it does actually affect yourself because, like, what I'm saying is kind of like, yes, I'm controversial, but I'm telling the truth. And what my perception of the truth is, and that really does affect my own mental health with all the backlashes that happened. And it does dwindle a moment, and where I have moments where it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. And like, I understand where people are coming from with those controversial comments because it is directed at those sorts of people, and they do backlash, and that does take a toll after a while. And like, even with, for instance, Nick Charlumbus, he said in the stuff.co.nz recently that in his last fight, after like the 9th or 10th round, he was feeling the mental, he wasn't in a mental spot in the ring itself, and he just couldn't continue. And that's kind of how I'm feeling with the amount of backlash I keep on getting with my controversial stuff. And like, I know it's all on myself, but hey.
But you know, you're allowed your opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you should be able to express it, and okay, sure, maybe some people don't agree with it, but at the end of the day, you do have right to opinion.
Yeah, which leads me to my number 2 announcement that I'm actually going to be creating a website with all my writing. I haven't decided on a name yet, but I'm going to create a website because I love writing, I love promoting boxers, and I love, you know, I like my own controversial stuff, even though it puts a toll on me. But I want to create something that people want to see my writing, and it's guaranteed that it will get out there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm creating a website, a news website for boxing.
All right, everybody, so stay tuned. got some exciting news from Benji, website, and the good news is Benji's back.
I'm back from outer space. I won't start singing. Right, you're here on Gladra.
All right, Benji, thank you for your time. All the best. See you tomorrow.